This uncertain time is leaving a lot of people feeling stressed and anxious. So this morning, we're getting some advice on just keeping it all together. I'm joined via Skype now by psychotherapist Jodi 𝐂𝐻𝐿, the author of You Won, Anxiety Zero. Jodi, that is a great name of a book. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Chris.
So Jodi, that kind of makes it sound like it's a battle, right? Like every day is a battle. Are you going to win? Or is your anxiety going to win? And I feel like right now, for a lot of people, anxiety may be winning.
Yeah, this is a ripe context for anxiety to really become rapid and people to be very, very stressed out.
Yeah, so we talk about anxiety itself. I guess the definition is fear of the future and what's going to happen. What are some ways that we can, when we have such an uncertain future right now, health-wise, economy-wise, some ways to just relax and try and focus on the now?
Well, that's really interesting because I see a couple different trends with the people that I'm helping. And one, there's so much uncertainty. So for regular people, anxiety and stress is quite exactly what humans are supposed to be experiencing. And I see that there's some people that are resisting it. They don't like that uncertainty. They don't think they can handle it. And they're kind of protesting a bit. But this makes them feel more out of control and their anxiety is rising. And then there's some people, even people with history of anxiety, which seems to be most of the population, has kind of surrendered to it a bit and thought, well, this is so out of control. All I could do is what I can do. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to check on people. And those people, their anxiety is actually going down. And so it's really interesting that we do have some control over this. It's regular. It's understandable, but we can do something.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've never experienced it really before, anyone who may be watching. I know I have, like you said, most people have. What are some simple steps that we can take, maybe some tips to take with us during this time to help ease feelings of stress and anxiety?
Sure. Well, if you're feeling that anxiety rising and you're feeling that adrenaline like under your skin, it's important to think about, so adrenaline is what causes all of these symptoms of anxiety, all the physical and the emotional and the mental symptoms of anxiety. And what puts a brake on the adrenaline is the GABA hormone. So adrenaline makes it go up. The GABA hormone puts the brakes on the adrenaline. And the one thing that we know that brings the GABA hormone online is taking some kind of action. I know we've had kind of a wrench in the wheels of what we can do right now, but really, even at home, there's a lot of actions that we could take. And if we get into some kind of motion, a lot of times when people feel anxious, they go sit in a chair, they go in bed, put the covers over their eyes. And that's actually the worst thing you could do. You really want to do something, engage your brain in something, or the anxiety is going to take that brain space.
And we're talking to a yogi later on in the newscast, but yoga seems like a great way to kind of get moving. And all you need is a space on the floor. You don't even need a mat.
Absolutely. There's no excuse right now not to exercise every day because we have the time and it does so much for our emotional wellness. Like it releases endorphins, but it also builds our confidence, it builds our empowerment, and it has us trusting ourselves. And so right now it's so more important than ever to try to get some exercise every day, and you really need a square on the floor. That's all you need.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're like me and you have kids, just let them get in on it with you. It's fun for everybody. Jodi, any other tips? Yeah, any other tips besides exercise, maybe journaling, or even looking at the things we're eating right now to help us manage stress?
Absolutely. So getting enough sleep, sleeping 8 hours, getting a routine. This is what a lot of people are missing, having a routine right now.
Yeah.
And humans thrive on routine. So if you could do anything to bring your day into more of a routine, it will help you. So go to sleep the same time, sleep 8 hours, wake up at the same time, eat, whole foods if you can, and do some deep breathing. That's always great. There's tons of videos on YouTube, on my channel included, that leads you through breathing that really could be helpful. But what's really important for people is to have a sense of purpose. That's what really is really kind of to the side right now, but it's important to bring that back online for emotional wellness. Yeah. If we could check on someone, if we could do something for somebody else, if we could be productive somehow or learn something new, this is the time to do it. That's what will keep us centered and
Some
happy.
Great tips, Jodi. We have to go, but thank you so much for joining us, psychotherapist Jodi 𝐂𝐻𝐿 this morning.
Thank you.